take me through. You start rocking stages in the Scranton area. Obviously, you started playing in local restaurants at 15, right? What happened after some of those local gigs? And describe to me the conversation you had with your family when you said, you know what? I'm going to go to Nashville and I'm going to go shoot my shot.
Yeah, crazy enough, that's a conversation that never necessarily took place. I think by the time I was 10, I knew that I wanted to move to Nashville to pursue music. I was looking at Taylor Swift, I was looking at Faith Hill, and knowing that they took a chance and moved to Nashville. Taylor Swift also being from Pennsylvania, being a huge person I looked up to, still do to this day. But we took a trip to Nashville when I was 12 or 13, and I just fell in love with it. And I knew after high school, as soon as I can, that I needed to go make a mark in Music City. They just always fully supported that.
And describe then when you got to Nashville, what did you do before we got to The Voice? Walk me through, because you always hear these crazy stories, right? People go to Nashville and they're waiting tables. They start performing on a stage and then boom, somebody spots them and recognizes them, and then it's like record deal, right?
Right. That's I wish that were still the case.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, now it's like, ooh, look at that TikTok that took off. But yeah, anything and everything was happening the second I moved to Nashville, and before that. Before that, it was just writing, playing shows. I moved to Nashville. It was just doing that on a larger scale. But at 17, 18, I was like, I don't know if just moving to Nashville as this teenager and not having a plan is the best idea. I'm going to go to college. So I went to Belmont University School of Music, and I got my degree in commercial music and songwriting. But meanwhile, I was playing shows, playing anywhere I can. And when you first get to Nashville, especially, you're lucky if you could play a writer's round and get to play like 2 or 3 songs. And obviously, you're not getting paid. Nashville is not necessarily the first place you're going to get paid well to play music, because it's so concentrated in musicians. But I would just take any and every gig, and I think playing piano really made me stand out because most everyone's a guitar player here. So I would just kind of get these unique opportunities and keep plugging away every day.
And take me through, I always am interested in to hear some of the jobs people had. What was the craziest gig that you were doing? Obviously, some of the music gigs weren't paid, but what'd you do to like keep the lights on in your apartment?
My freshman year was probably the the most hilarious one. I worked at a burger bar that I could walk to from Belmont, where I went to school, because I didn't have a car there. And so my least favorite class at Belmont was women's choir. It was just like, after an exhausting day of these music theory classes, you have to go sit in a room with like 100 people and just sing this like super loud, like choiry music. Obviously I love music, but I'm not built for that kind of setting. And I hated this burger bar job so much that I would be wishing my lucky stars that class would get extended so I didn't have to go to work. But yeah, after school I would be going to waitress and going to, run food and stuff. And that's not my last job working in Nashville, just music. I mean, I worked at like this guitar gallery. I worked at a bakery for a very long time, Five Daughters Bakery, and I love them. Anyone that goes there loves them. I even worked at the Ryman Auditorium right before the pandemic hit. I was an usher at the Ryman Auditorium, which is a place I dream about playing someday. And so I got to just see anyone from Lizzo. My 21st birthday I worked so that I could see Lizzo, the Beach Boys, you name it. I saw so many shows that year and got paid to do it. It was the coolest gig until the world shut down, and then I didn't have a job.
Yeah, it was just crazy how that impacted so many different professions, especially those in the entertainment industry. Hey everyone, thanks for watching that highlight clip from the Ryan Leckey show. So glad you're here. Look, if you were totally into that, you can watch the full interview right here. We have other videos just like it. Yeah, go here. In fear of missing out FOMO, nobody has time for that, so let us keep you updated when the next video drops. Head over here and click subscribe. Thanks for being a part of the Ryan Leckey show.